We're in LA with Toyota, and they have just unveiled the 2025 Camry. I know you have been waiting for this one. It's going to be manufactured in North America, and it's coming your way summer of next year.
All right, so this is a big deal. Camry is the best-selling sedan in the United States, and it's the best-selling mid-size sedan in Canada. Corolla still eclipses it north of the border, but this is a big deal. Now, we don't have all of the details, especially pricing, but we're going to jump into what we do know.
There's some big changes when it comes to the powertrain. The Camry is offered with only a hybrid. It's the 5th generation Toyota hybrid system. It's a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder matched to an eCVT. It has front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive options. Front-wheel drive gets 225 horsepower, all-wheel drive 232 horsepower. Toyota says its engineers have tuned this hybrid at lower speeds to reduce engine RPMs and increase power from the traction battery to provide better acceleration and torque. The all-wheel drive's capability comes from a dedicated rear electric drive motor generator that automatically provides power to the rear wheels when needed. The electronic all-wheel drive system will be available on all grades for the very first time in a Camry. Toyota says this new Camry has a re-engineered suspension. SE and XSE models have a sport-tuned McPherson strut front and multi-link rear suspension. The braking system has also been updated for balanced handling and comfort. This is the debut for the 5th generation Toyota hybrid 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine.
So we have two Camrys here. This is the XLE. This is the more luxury, traditional Camry vehicle. In the United States, there's also an additional LE trim, lower spec. We don't get that in the Canadian market. And this is the sportier look, the XSE. This is the top trim. But there is also a lower grade called SE. Sporty, luxury, pick your poison.
All models come with slim LED headlamps and LED tail lamps. Standard 16-inch alloy wheels up to 19-inch wheels in either black, black and machine finish, or black and smoke gray depending on the trim you choose. The SE and XSE models have a sportier exterior design with a sleek roofline and more chiseled body. The sport grades have functional aerodynamic air ducts, a rear diffuser, a rear spoiler, black Camry badging, and dual exhaust tips. The XSE model ups the sportiness even more with a unique color-matched front grille, a black trunk garnish, and an available two-tone color option.
Now I'm sitting in the sportier XSE model, so you can see some of the design elements are sportier. Because it's a top trim, you've got leather seating, and you can see on the doors that it carries forward with a pattern as well as on the seating. Now, this comes standard with some great features, and I got to say it has a much more modern and fresh interior than the previous model. More of a bit of a Crown vibe to it. And of course, remember at the center console, there was that hard plastic. It's just much more open here. This comes standard with an 8-inch touchscreen, 7-inch driver display, and it gets standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Here's Zach in the XLE model.
So that's the sportier looking interior. This is the more upscale interior in the XLE. And you're going to notice right away, they call it Dynamica. Other brands might be called it Alcantara. It's a faux suede they put on the dash and the door cards in this diamond pattern that really makes it look upscale. So depending on the grade that you buy of Camry, from LE in the States to XLE or maybe the SE, you're going to get different materials on the inside breaking up the dash and the doors, which is nice. And at least they put a lot more effort into this. I agree with Andrea. This center console here, the way it's laid out, kind of reminds us of the Crown. Chief engineers here, we chatted with him about the dimensions of this Camry, and he says dimensionally it's roughly the same. Wheelbase is the same, headroom's the same as the previous Camry, so I'm 6 feet, no problem.
Right off the bat, I have to say I really like this light gray interior. It's nice to see something besides black. I'm 5'7". I have plenty of headroom. It's not usually a problem for me. We left the seat in the position that Zach would drive this vehicle in. As you can see, plenty of legroom for me. And I gotta say, it's comfortable. The pitch of the seat feels good. I really feel that this Camry has a more upscale feel to it, really. I just want to add that there is some hard plastic back here, which is typical for this grade of vehicle. Zach, you're in the back.
As Andrea mentioned, my seat is set for where I would be driving. No problem with the leg room. Headroom, it's actually carved out in the headliner. You know, it's like the last Camry. Mission accomplished.
There we go. Guess what, everybody? It comes with a temporary spare tire.
Nice. And
Pretty spacious back there, isn't it?
Yeah, and the seats go down if you want to put longer items in. Same as before.
The base model has black Softex upholstery with white accents. The XSE model adds leather-trimmed upholstery with a patterned trim on both the door and seating surfaces. The XSE is available in 2 color options, red or black with blue-line perforations. The sportier SE and XSE models have aluminum sport pedals and paddle shifters. In Canada, every Camry comes standard with heated front seats and a heated steering wheel. In the US, you'll find these 2 features on the XLE model. A moonroof is available in Canada, one up from the base model, and for the very first time, the Camry will get a panoramic sunroof with a retractable shade. It's offered on XSE and XLE grades.
The XLE model has its own unique style. It's the first Camry to feature leather and microfiber trim seats, offered in light gray or black. Toyota claims they've made the seats more comfortable. Engineers changed the shape and density of the seat cushion, increasing the cushion length. The headrest was also softened and moved back to enhance the comfort level. The Camry has available ventilated front seats, power front seats, and driver's seat memory. The higher trims also have front side acoustic laminated glass to help reduce noise and harshness. Other available features in the Camry include a 12.3-inch touchscreen, a 12.3-inch driver display, and a 10-inch head-up display, plus a panoramic view monitor, wireless charger, a 9-speaker JBL sound system, a digital key, and a combination of USA and USB-C ports.
The 2025 Camry comes standard with Toyota's Safety Sense 3.0, including blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. It also has pre-collision and pedestrian detection. Available safety features include traffic jam assist, front cross traffic alert, lane change assist, and front and rear parking assist with automatic braking.
So there you go. There's a first look at the 2025 Toyota Camry. What do you think of the hammerhead front design? Similar headlamps to Prius, and it's only hybrid 4-cylinder. Are you going to miss the V6? Type below and let us know what you think.
Now this Toyota Camry, it now joins a list of Toyota vehicles that are exclusively hybrid, like the Prius, the Crown, the Sequoia, and the Sienna minivan.
All right, so let us know what you think, and we can't wait to drive it.